Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail Self back with more Game Dev Tycoon, where, look at the calendar, we're in year 23, just about year 24, so we're almost done with the 30-year cycle of the main game. You can see our last release was a pretty good commercial success. I'd say pretty good. We made a good chunk of bank from it. Actually, we've been rolling in some dough, not from Red Gold, but between some of our recent releases, the prison simulation especially, and our dungeon action game, we have over $150 million in cash. And you can see that we've unlocked the R&D lab and we've unlocked the hardware lab. So I have 3 goals here, and we're going to do them in order here. We're going to start by making another game here just to keep this concurrent. Second, though, we're going to try our best to release a AAA game, at least one, before the end of the 30-year period. And we're going to try our best to release our own custom hardware before the end of the 30-year period. Can we do it? I think so. But let's start by making a game. Because we got people here, we got our R&D lab, we got all of our monthly costs. We're now in December, and we've just finished our most recent custom engine. So let's start with a new game. I think that would be pretty nice here. So for our new game, we have some new topics here: dungeon, spy, werewolf, mystery. And simulation seems to be a popular topic right now, but I doubt we're going to hit it. So what's going to be a good thing for us? I'd actually say, we haven't done a casual game in a while. So let's do a large casual game in the movies section. And we're going to make this one, I guess we'll make it, I could make it for the, okay, wow, we have all kinds of platforms to choose from. The PC seems to have kind of been cornered out of the market right now, so we are going to do this for the Xbox 360 using Advanced Cat. So our first use of Advanced Cat engine will be for a movie casual game. Who knows how this is going to go? I don't know for sure. But what would be a cutting room? There we go. Something basic and generic. We could call it like Final Cut and just get a bunch of people to buy. But see here, we're going to be spending $1.9 million on the start of this development. And you're going to see where our money goes on here with our first new engine. Now, while this is starting to develop, I also want to develop a console, because one really nice feature about this game, compared to something like Game Dev Story, which this game's often compared to, is that you can develop a console concurrently while creating games, while doing all kinds of research. So the hardest part is going to be probably naming the console. And, there's all kinds of things you do. We could do something cat-related, because it's a freaking game. And I'm actually hearing cats outside right now fighting, of course, because that's what they do at my house. So let me pause this real quick and deal with that, and then magically I'm sure I'll have a name ready. Alright, so that resolved, and there's some cute kittens outside, but I think I don't want to go for something so cutesy here. And I'm really tempted to do something like Schrodinger's cat, but that would sell terribly, just intuitively. So I think I'll just go with the cat theme, I guess, here. I'm not really a cat person at all. I'll just call this the Panther. There we go. Like you have your Atari Jaguar. Why not Panther? So what we get to choose here is some different variations of what the Panther can look like. And you can see these look pretty similar to possibly other consoles. You get 6 variations. I'm sure someone can eventually mod this in, but we'll just call this the, how about the Good Kitteh Panther, so the GK, because we are in the 2000s now and we're all about abbreviating our stuff. So we're going to go with this design right here with the black box, the sexy, not quite a 360 controller. And then the next thing you need to set is your quality assurance budget. You can go from 11 million and have things that shit on themselves all the time. I'm going to go for the max. I'm going to go for 30 million. I want to have really good QA. I want to have a stable system, because I am just forcing my way into the market here. It's kind of a hostile takeover. Now the next thing is that you can add in anything that you already have researched. And unfortunately I can't take out the 2D graphics, that I have there, so that's 5 million in sunk cost. But I'm going to add in the 3D graphics engine 4, and I'm going to add in everything that I have that I can. Apparently you can't add online play and multiplayer, so that's good to know. Mouse, joystick, gamepad, steering wheel, achievements, stereo and soundtrack, and look at that, bam, $84 million. Okay, apparently I can only choose one graphics engine, so that's fine. $84 million to start a console. I think that's pretty cheap if you look at real life R&D costs. So let's see if we can take over the world with the Good Kitteh Panther. Now that's 84 million down the drain, and just like the R&D lab, we have to set a budget here. And just like the R&D labs, I'm apparently dragging things over. This is going to cost a lot of points to get to, so I could do something. Whoa. So I don't want to drag this all the way over. This is once again because I'm using Bandicam to help do this in window mode. So I'm going to do 2 million per month there, 1 million per month for the AAA games. I may up that, but this is why it's imperative to keep developing a game, keep trying to keep that cash flow in as much as possible. So there is our Panther at work, 2 million per month. And let's see if Cutting Room turns out to be good, as of course I have two people starting to get tired right away. So do we want to put moral choices in here? Probably not. I mean, this is a casual game. Let's do our usual casual split up. All gameplay all the time. I'll keep advanced cutscenes. Things I don't need. Mod support. You want multiplayer in there, though. I mean, it's a casual game, but you want it. I mean, why not? I mean, online play would be hilarious, but probably not. Although video playback would probably make more sense. Oh, I can actually fit that in. So yeah, instead of mod support, because who wants mod support in a casual game? You want to actually make movies in this. Skill trees. Oh my god, we're going to have skill trees in this game. That's hilarious. Character progression. Steering. Why not? We'll just have all that chunked in there. So let's see here. Right now, our design person is going to be... We're going to put Drosmer on this, and I know that's going to suck the life out of him a little bit. Actually, if I lower this slider a little bit and get him to 100, yeah, I can probably get away with that. Because I want to be able to use him once, and that's it. Gameplay is going to be stupidly important for this, but here we go. We're already getting part of our crew exhausted, but that's kind of by design. As you can see, the Panther slowly slithering up. Same over here. And apparently now we can do our own convention for some reason, so that's good. Now, I'm not going to be hyping my own games as much. Now there's no happy-go-lucky market. So I'm not going to be doing huge marketing schemes because my money's going into other developments here, but we're already in year 24. I have 6 years left to get this going. So let's hear AI. Let's hear better. I don't need it. Backup dancers. That's why you want that. And we'll put, can I put voiceovers in there? I think that'd be neat to have. AI doesn't really matter as much. We do want bitchin' level design, so we'll just put better dialogues instead. I mean, it's as long as you don't have people drooling over themselves while they talk. So, level design. Who are we going to put there? Did I already use Audrey for something? Whoa, apparently I'm using Audrey for a lot of something. Okay. So, dialogues, we'll put her there. And I don't really need a huge bonus because it's just that this is so important. I don't mind giving 110% of my own project. So Sawyer, you can go for the AI in this, whatever. It's like, why am I fucking having to do this? So let's do some marketing. We have 2 million. We have a lot of bank actually. So I'm gonna do one large marketing campaign. And you're gonna see our money possibly fly off the shelves. If we're not careful. If my team doesn't fall over. Holy shit, someone just put 11 points up there all at once. So yeah, we gotta watch out because my team's draining fast, so we have to rest some people here. So yeah, We want good graphics and sound. World design doesn't matter so much in a casual game. So let's see here. Rich backstory, don't care. Open world. So, why not? It's a, well, let's see here. We want a virtual, no we don't. Rich backstory, why not? Ooh, you can get into it if you want to. Okay, so, who do we want to put on what? I feel like I've split this up fairly poorly. So for our graphics, which we want to really focus on, I guess we'll put Sawyer on there. Sound, we'll put Moraine on there. And, you know what? Bobby, I'll actually put you on there. And the world design I'll leave to Mr. Johnny Stew. Because he has pretty decent... Well, no, we can do all this. That's fine. I mean, sound's kind of a mixed tech and design, so's graphics. But, I mean, it's all about who do we have that's specialized and who do we have that's balanced, and Lorraine's really far behind to the point where I'm debating replacing her. So let's get this up here. Our little taskbars are increasing slowly. Our cash flow is going. I'm actually going to up the AAA research just a little bit. See if that $500,000 per month will help. And like I said, I feel like I'm rushing some of these things a little bit. Let's actually do this at a 2.5. I think I can afford an extra $1 million in R&D costs, and if I can always throttle down one of these. But I want the GK Panther out there. So we got a ton of bugs. Go on vacation. Go on vacation. Yeah, we're not sitting and waiting for E3 this time. We're just going to release and go. Or we may not have a choice with the amount of bugs that was thrown up in this game. I didn't even use a boost, so we'll see. Large booth. Yeah, as soon as this game is done and released, we're gonna... Okay, our very own tablet. Blah, blah, blah. So we just put a bug back up there. Well, we have just 2 weeks left. We might as well let this finish. Because we want stupid, crazy sales. Okay. So we're going to have our best convention ever. We got over 1 million visitors last time. I kind of wish I had timed this just a little bit better, but because I do want to go and have my team all going kind of at the same time, so cutting and running. We were in the #1 booth where they got to casual it up. Oh my god, there we go. Release. No bugs. New record. 4 design. New combo. Great combo. So we get to level up some more stuff. We get level up in 3D graphics, which I think post 3D graphics 4 or 5 you have to actually research it. So our staff's more expensive. Please be good reviews. Okay, I can take that. Be great if that was a 9. Okay, played it for days. That works. So we did have some tired staff on it, so not a blockbuster, but I will take it. And now we're getting closer to having our people synced up finally, so send you all on vacation. And when you all get back, let's see here, are we making enough bank? Let's see here, 8.5 million in sales, so that'll pay the bills for a little bit, but we gotta throw out a good sequel here. There we go. So good sales for you as soon as you all get back. Some crazy vacations you all go on. Okay, it's time to drop a sequel on this mother. What's a good game to do a sequel for? Return of Space Cat was good. Western Star. I think Western Star, I want to wait to make that a AAA game. Because that's kind of one of my keynote franchises. But how long has it been since one's been released? It's been since year 17, so people are maybe starting to itch for it. Interesting. Well, let's see what else we can do. I just did a casual game. Evolution Simulation should have worked, but for some reason it didn't. Yeah, let's do another World War IV game. It's been a really long time since I did one of those, and everyone loves a military action game, I think. So this is going to be military action, and we're going to do this on the Xbox again. with Advanced Cat. So this is going to be not World War V, because that's in the super distant future where it's humans versus something else. I guess. I can't see the future. So, let's see here. The Greys. I'm sure that's some reference that came up in Commando that I don't understand right now, but this is just a fictional game about making games. So bear with me. And there's the Wii U. Yay! Nintendo, who's now with their product, they're going to be charging me for licensing fees for this game or something. I don't know. But notice here we're back to 62 million, and that's with all the excess R&D cost, and we're still selling. So we just got to keep churning out the games. So we'll see here. We already got some stuff going on. So military action. What do we do for the military action before? We don't really care so much about story. I'd love to have more choices, but we'll just do branching cutscenes, multiplayer, basic physics, mod support. Oh, I really want online play, but I have to drop the gameplay so much for that. Well, maybe if I drop the story all the way down and say F that story. I can't even do advanced cutscenes with that, so yeah. Let's see, if we take out basic physics, we can do that and do save to cloud instead, multiplayer or online support. So yeah, video playback. Fuck that, right? Save to cloud. Alright. So I think that's going to work. We drop this even more. Let's see here. Storing quest at 97. I can live with that. Don't need damn steering wheel controls. Let's see here. Character progression. Let's see if I take out... Yeah, I don't want to take out too many of these things. I guess the joystick controls aren't really necessary, but we'll just throw in skill trees there instead, because it's more advanced, I guess. Alright, so where are we with this? Let's put Lorraine on the story quest, and our engine guy is going to be our high-tech guy, and our gameplay person is going to be Audrey. So here we go, the Greys. Let's go ahead and do one boost. Like I said, I'm not sure if it's totally going to help us, but it's not going to hurt us too bad. There is our hardware developing pretty quickly. For $2.5 million per month, we're floating cash down there. And actually, what I need to be doing with my staff during all of this is trying to who can I make as another tech specialist, which is probably going to be Sawyer. Or Bobby. Probably Sawyer. Even though he's way more expensive to maintain. Because the more tech specialists you have, the easier it is to maintain your consoles. So we're going to sort of key Sawyer for that. Alright, so dialogues, don't really need that. We do need decent level design, and we do need good AI. AI is always going to be key. I apologize for that throat clear, but I do have some allergy issues that I've been fighting for a little bit. So let's see here. Who's our level design guy? I think that's going to be you. I'll save myself for graphics because I'm pretty stocked at them. So let's see here. I'm not actually using Bobby too much. And maybe I could save Sawyer, but I mean, there's just not a lot there for him. Maybe in the next section. So let's do our usual hype marketing just a little bit. I was able to afford the large campaign last time pretty well. And how much money have we made off of this 775 game? Pretty good. 34 million. I'd say it's more than pretty good. We're going to have our own console within the patent next year. I don't know if we're going to be able to poop out a console that fast. If you indeed poop out a console. I have tons of research points too that I'm going to have to spend on something. And here's the Microsoft pad. I don't even really know what that's good for. Alright, so graphics, sound. We want kind of a balance of this. So that's your 3D graphics 4, which you can't change. World design. So me for graphics, you for world design. I guess we'll put you on sound and you on the world. And yay, we have a happy harmony of things. And we, oh my god, we're putting so many bugs into this game now. So there we go. It's what do you know? People don't like that it's not the Apple thing. Is what they're trying to say. So we made $47 million off of that. We're good on cash actually, considering where we started here. What I'm looking for is once the debugging starts, I'm gonna pull Sawyer and start training him. Okay, it's time to announce the Panther to the world. I think it's time. You're right. I'll get right on it. So let's train you because we want another tech specialist and we want to get even more specialization here. But to get a tech specialist, we need to put you on a programming course regimen. ASAP, and a surprise announcement, Good Kitteh companies known for games such as Space Cadets has revealed that they are working on their very own game console. The console is called the GK Panther. It's set to compete very high-end consoles from the companies of Microsoft and Sony because Nintendo, well, fuck Nintendo. We're going to see how the impact of this new console will have. I'll tell you how it's going to have. It's going to set the world on cat, whatever that means. So we are losing money in the debug process, as is expected. We're about to be on year 25. And I just want you to train. So there we go, just in time for the Wii U to release. So we have a 306 research. So new records for both, good management. We made a good game. Is new research available? 3D graphics version 5. So I'm going to go ahead and I could make a game right away, but I think it's time to use some of this bank that we have here. So 3D graphics version 5. That'll be important for our next engine and or console. I don't know if we'll have another engine this game cycle before the 30-year period ends. I bet we might. So what we're going to do here is focus on training you one more time. Okay, so World War IV. Please be good scores. I need big sales, big sales. Okay, so 10. People like sequels a lot. So there's a 10, another 10. Oh, that's the fucking... Okay, so 9 for the fucking game here. Every time. I don't know why they have to always screw me up. It's Game Hero or all games, so... But we did get another huge blockbuster sale. So let's see here. We're going to train... Let's just go ahead and train everybody real quick. Well, everyone who kind of needs training. So we're just going to kind of keep you balanced. If anything, we need some more design people. We need you for design. Let's see here. Audrey, we need you for design, because we could use a second design specialist. And let's actually research a new topic with you, because I don't think, Bobby, that you have much hope of researching, so there's all kinds of things I can do with my tech points that'll be good, but some of them really expensive to implement in games like no loading screen, which would be awesome. New topic. Transport, surgery, history, or, there we go, cyberpunk. Bet we can do something with that. So, 500 sales in the first week. No, a little more than that. And this is a game we released on Earn, and we're getting tons of fans. So, $1 million in 2 weeks. We made $11 million in a week. Have we recouped costs yet? Yes. And that includes our R&D costs. So that's pretty awesome. So let's see here. What are you doing? Let's have you research a new topic as well. Vampire. So we have vampires versus werewolves now. Okay, so there's a lot of good surprises. Andrew McNamara, thanks for the good hype, because we definitely need more sales. How much money has this sequel made for us now? Tons. 40 million, 26 million. So yeah, we're doing good. Now, I've never had a $10 game release, so I'm not entirely sure how I got the AAA stuff there. And there we go. Good Kitteh's released their console. The console is not quite high-tech companies, but we'll see what players think. So that's interesting. Which is a good sign. It can lead to a wide variety of games coming available. So that's interesting. So it's not the techiest console out there. Stir up the market and prove to be very successful. So how are we going to sell? I don't know. But we need to make a game for our console fast. Complex machines, and when you sell a lot of them, it's only natural some of them will need to be repaired. Your hardware team will work the maintenance depending on the quality of the console. How many you sell, these points will vary from week to week. Try to get your hardware enough money to stay on top of it, so we don't need a $2.5 million budget for you anymore. We can put you probably down to, let's see what $1 million per month looks like. Because I don't know what the Panther's going to do in terms of sales, but let's go ahead and develop a sequel. Like I said, we're just waiting. I was sitting on this for my own purposes. So Western Star 4. This is going to be a large fantasy RPG for the... where's our market share? 8.4 market share. That's interesting. I was hoping for more, but maybe it's because I just started selling. And we're going to use Advanced Cat for this, so... will it sell gangbusters? I don't know, but at least it's going to drive people to our console, I think. So, more sales. And of course, 5 million sales. Wow, okay. So, let's see here. We're going to go back to our RPG roots, which means we want pretty much our own basic thing from before. The engine secondary. Don't need some of that stuff. I'd love to have mod support. I'd love to... yeah, probably can't afford to put too much in there, but mod support works. Character progression. But well, let's see here. I can probably do... I like skill trees and I like character progression. As if we get rid of joystick requirements or get rid of achievements, we're pretty close. I think 92 is okay for that. In story and quest, we want all of those. So 97. If I lower the engine just a little bit, we can get 100% there and 95% there. So, maybe I don't need all of that. Maybe I do. Okay, well, we'll keep it real. We'll totally knock down the engine to something. I don't know, I feel like I need a little bit there. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, the bottom part of the pie is something you're always going to get. So there we go. Who's our story guy? It's Drosman. And I don't have any super specialist yet, so we'll see how this goes. Gameplay, I'll stick myself on graphics. I'll keep Audrey on the gameplay. Maybe I'm going to put Lorraine on there this time. And as for the techie engine stuff, let's put Stuart. His talents are kind of going to be wasted. Let's put Estrada on there, because it's not really applying anything to him other than 17%. Okay. Hype. This is going to be... yeah, this is actually going to coincide very well with E3 this time. Let's do one boost. I don't know if it does anything once again, but we'll find out. Still no backlog. Okay, backlog of 11,654,3,2,1,0. So we've sold 1 million consoles so far. And we get to do our own thing. Well, considering we have 1 million consoles sold, but less than 1 million fans, I don't think we're doing too bad. So Western Star Part 2 dialogues, huge. Level design, not as huge. AI, fuck it. So, let's see, we'll just drop a little bit in there. And dialogues are going to go to... this is going to go to Audrey this time. And then level design is going to go to... This is going to go to me, as much as I don't like it. So I did a very design-oriented game, and we'll save Stuart for the end here. If I have to work some of my people over 100%, that's okay. So dialogues, we want all of these, and we do get them, so that's good. So let's get this over here. We're actually going to have AAA games done in a minute. I uncovered a bunch of bugs. Customer's bad time, they'll demand we patch the game. Well, we want to patch it because we want this to be good. The only problem is we're in the middle of our development cycle for our next game, so I wonder if I let it ride or not. Okay. AAA games require well-trained staff to have specialists in different areas to make sure the team does their best work. I always use R&D Lab to develop special marketing campaigns, so I hate developing a patch in the middle of development here. Maybe I can squeeze it in during the debug phase. But what can I research here now? Own convention. Let's look at internet opportunities, and I'm really going to scale down my R&D budget here to just $1 million. So, last thing for RPGs, we want great wall design, we want great graphics. Sound is still important, but not as important. So let's see here. We're gonna be overworking ourselves a little bit, but that's okay, I think. Yeah, I apparently have some design-oriented staff that's gonna be sitting here with kind of their thumb in their butt. So let's see here. Actually, if I put Stuart on this and this, and put myself on the wall design, that's not terrible. Because I have a pretty good score, and Stuart's passable. These are both design and tech things, so it should work okay there. We do want a virtual economy. We'll keep the sound at 90. So I don't have this super advanced graphics apparently, but that's not stopping people from buying our console, I don't think. As long as we release games on it, probably. So people want to see this, and I haven't even been marketing it yet. So much to juggle now. #1 booth, so we can probably have our own convention here. We're not canceling this project, we're going back here, and we're going to do a large campaign to follow up our E3 blowout. And then hopefully we can get something in with the patch. That is a lot of score. Let's actually market this one more time, because look how much money we have. We have so much money in the bank now. Okay, so we lost fans because we couldn't make it in time. How many fans did we lose? I don't know. But I think they'll get over it. And the Wii is no longer supported. It usually isn't, so. Here is our console sales. Here's our height meter going. So far our backlog hasn't been too terrible. We still have happy fans, it looks like. And how many bugs? Alright, so 7 million. Oh my god, it made $100 million for us. That is Activision levels. That's like more than some small countries. So we're going to finish up this game, and I know episodes running a little longer than usual, but I mean, there's a lot going on here, so we're just going to finish this as soon as hopefully no bugs are thrown up. There we go. I think we set some new records. Yeah, we did. New record for excellence in design. I'm level 10. I'm better than you. So let's release the game, and while we're here, let's send everybody on vacation. We'll check the review scores. And then when we get back, let's see here, so be good for me. I need a blockbuster to sell this, so the best of its kind. This is what we call a system seller. 10s. Come on, let's do 10s across the board now. Awesome. From Game Hero, oh my god. It's not going to happen. Oh. Well, you know what, I will take that, because that is going to sell a bunch of games for us, so. I'm going to send these people on vacation, and we're going to continue this next time. So this is Way to Fail, and this is Game Dev Tycoon. We are nearing the end of the gameplay 30-year period. And we got our own console. How cool is that? Till next time.